Welcome back to Conquest of Nerath. We're playing the Dungeons & Dragons board game put out by Wizards of the Coast. It is Karkoth, turn part 2 from round 2. And to start off, we're still in the battles phase, and we have a big one that's going to happen right here. Karkoth units, they have a fighter, 3 siege engines, 2 foot soldiers, and a monster. And in defense, the Nerath League humans have a castle, a dragon, 4 foot soldiers, and a siege engine. So this is going to be a big one. Lots of dice being rolled. Let's go to the dice tray and have this battle. All right, we're just about to let the carnage begin. And of course, the Karkoth player has a couple of cards to play. He is going to play Dragon Plague. It says play at the start of battle, which is now. Each enemy dragon in the battle takes 1 damage. It's deadly disease from Karkoth claim even the mighty. So this dragon, before we even begin, already has 1 wound. So that's 1 card played from Karkoth. And the second one, there is no first strike phase because there are no wizards involved. So this is sort of after the first strike phase. We're going to play Creeping Doom. Play after the first strike phase of a battle. Score 1 hit. The advanced troops of Karkoth's onslaught are sickness and death. So we already have an immediate 1 hit. And we've already done 1 damage to the dragon. And now it's time to roll the pile of dice. 3 siege engines at 6d8s. We have 2d6s for the footmen and a d12 for the monster plus a d10 for the fighter. So this is pretty crazy. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 hits plus 1 is 5. From playing Creeping Doom. So 5 hits. So that's going to be, they're going to remove the 4 foot soldiers, obviously, and I guess they're removing their siege engine. All right, but they do now get to roll all the dice in retaliation. So they're going to be rolling 4 d6s, 2 d8s, and a d20 for the dragon. So they get to fight back. And, oh, good Lord, there's not 1 hit to be seen. So the Nerath Human League is absolutely devastated on that one. And now it's back to Karkoth rolling a huge pile of dice again. 68s, 2 d6s, a d10, and a d12. And they only need 2 hits to take this out. They get an 8 from the monster, an 8 from the siege engine, 7. They have 3 hits, so not overkill, but enough to defeat the castle and the dragon. Now, the dragon's going to be destroyed. However, the castle, what happens in this instance is the castle gets captured. It is still usable, so it's going to be a captured castle now for Karkoth. All right, let's go back to the board and get their victory point and take over that land. Yes, if you were watching closely, you noticed that the first time the Nerathian rolled defense, I rolled a d8 in place of a d20 for the castle. So I'm going to roll the d20 for the first roll that was missed. And that's an 18, and that's a hit. However, the Karkoth is going to play their card Cloud of Darkness. Play at the start of a battle round involving the Karkoth dragon. Cancel 1 hit scored during the battle round. Actually going to play that on the second, which I totally forgot to roll the 2 dice, 1 for the dragon and 1 for the castle. So we're going to play this card now. So that 1 hit is going to count, and that's going to remove 1 of the Karkoth units. And here's the castle and dragon for the last retaliation. 16 and 4, and having played this card, that 1 hit is going to be canceled. All right, sorry for all that confusion. Bottom line is the Karkoth player is going to lose 1 of their warrior foot soldiers. However, since this was shot after I did the editing, you will see at the end of the game it looks like there is 2 warrior foot soldiers on the location with the captured castle, when in fact there should only be 1. However, all the other units are okay. So that will be corrected for the next video, of course. That 1 unit will be removed, but for the end of this video you will still see him sitting there. I guess he was dying, not completely dead. All right, on to the next part. All right, so up at the top of the world, a major victory for the Karkoth player. They're going to put their token here. They've captured this castle, so it is now theirs under their control. And they didn't lose one unit in the battle. That was pretty incredible, actually. Now, they cannot place units on this castle this turn because you can't place units on a... you have to have controlled it the entire turn. You can't just capture a castle and then build new units. Although it doesn't look like they need to put any units on that castle. They have quite a few as it is. All right, that's going to score them another victory point. All right, that takes the Karkoth Iron Circle up from 11 to 12 points, pulling away from the humans and the elves. Boy, they really pounded the humans down over there. I still can't believe that. But anyway, back to the board, and it's now time for reposition. And then it's going to be reinforce and collecting gold. All right, so the first part of repositioning is the dragon that is here in the Sea of Ghosts is going to go 1, 2, 3 and fly back to the island here. And we have only one more dragon to reposition, and that will be that. All right, so this Karkoth dragon here is going to fly 1, 2, 3 spaces and land right up here. And that is going to conclude the reposition stage. Now it's reinforcement. So the Karkoth unit has, I believe, 19 gold to spend. So let's go to the to that stage. They're going to reinforce. They have 19 gold. Let's see what they get. All right. So the Karkoth player is going to buy 2 dragons for 10, 2 fighters for 4, a wizard for 3, and 2 foot soldiers, 1 apiece. That's 19 gold. Let's go back to the board. They're going to place and move those units. All right, so the Karkoth player is going to put 2 fighters, a dragon, on this space. So 1 fighter is going to go here and go 1, 2. Another fighter is going to come on here and go 1, 2 to here. And we're going to take the dragon and it's going to fly 1 space to here. All right, we're going to go to the other castle and put the other dragon, the wizard, and the 2 foot soldiers. All right, so placing the final units, we're going to put the dragon here, and it's going to fly 1 space to there. We are going to put... Actually, no, the dragon is going to fly 1 space to here. The wizard is going to appear here and move 1 space there. A foot soldier is going to move 1 space here, and the other foot soldier is going to move 1 space there. All right, that is going to be the end of the Karkoth reinforcement phase. Now I have to count up their land spaces and we'll see how much gold they get. All right, counting up all the Karkoth spaces, it comes to a grand total of 21. That's a major amount of cash. So if the Karkoth player gets another turn, they're going to have an awful lot to spend at the end of that round, or that turn. Up next, of course, we're going to have the Elven Alliance, the Valen Elves. And so that's it for the second round turn for Karkoth. The point score is 12 for the Karkoth Iron Circle and 10 for the Elves Humans. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Join me next time for the round 2 turn, part 1 of the Elves. All right, thanks for watching.